about, you know, the whole W.
We're not really
gaming
100%
idea.
until we see
Now
the
he's
interview
at the
after, because
forefront
even
of
the
it, right? He's
desk
playing
wasn't
the Jet.
100%.
He has to be the spearhead for PRX. Can that change things against T1? Now, T1, they've been actually extra clean.
IGL always sits in the middle.
The Harbor Sky comp on some
I'm
of
not
these
sure that's a
maps,
set
right?
rule,
Carpe
but
kinda double teaming
I'm
with
down
Zeta
for it to
gain info
be
and then
right.
rotate
I mean,
around. Curious to see how that plays
it normally
out
is
today
right,
as well.
but it's not like a set
PRX
thing.
is known for being explosive, for being aggressive, but is that going to cause any overextensions? T1 has really tightened up their gameplay overall as we go here into map 1
Over at
on
4-1. Oh
Okay,
no,
so
this
Saya
bait could work
purposely
well.
staying away from the wall, and this is Munchkin just trying to bait out everything just for Saya. Saya wants one kill. He's greeting it. He's got to dash out.
And a lot of missed shots there on both
fast
sides.
kill.
A little bit of a shaky start
Very
here.
nice. That's how we
Some
started
damage
off.
dealt.
How on
Carpe's
earth as
already
well
out of
is
the
Saya
picture.
player alive?
Yeah,
Like
so
how
there
on
was a
earth
quick
is he
rotate
alive?
from T1, right? And we saw it on the minimap.
Lucia Boo, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. 3 months in the stock club. What's up, dude?
Light, and then they decided no one
Thank
on A,
you,
let's
thank
rotate
you.
to B. Now Carpe does get caught right at the end, trying to just cover for Saya's
Through, you might
exit.
want to make a
And this
Benkai.
means T1 now actually is lacking a lot of
A
input.
Benkai for something.
Munchkin gets a spot. They are still planning on coming now over into B, and they're going to push in here pretty quickly.
They should be able to secure the site relatively safely. Oh, Jing wins that duel with a nice jiggle.
All right, we see Zeta with a double kill there. He's taken out by Jing, leaving only Intro left right now in a 1 versus 3. Intro does drop 1. Jing is gone. Intro at 30% HP. Around the corner. Shot is fired. He takes out 2.
Only 5 HP, though. He needs to get a head. Oh,
yeah.
Just got a little bit close. Okay, new potential IGL Divine.
Needs to get a headshot.
Something got 2 as well. And the fast kill. Maybe see a replay. See what that was like.
Actually came down to the wire.
Let's see how they're going to approach this at the moment. Potentially there's 3 rifles.
To take out that final player with only 5 HP here.
Yeah, now I will say, I mean, just off of the pistol, PRX, they seem quite more composed, right? They even send Forsaken through mid to cover those flanks to get information on the rotates. And now, of course, a lot of us curious. I gotta imagine
1, 2, old FPX by. Old FPX by. 2. Pistols into this. Oh, the pause at 1 when the barriers go down. Damn, these are the worst.
Technical pause here.
And then you have to like get a little countdown for when you're unpausing. And you hope that no one's doing anything fast.
We can find out soon what exactly the issue is going to be. But really great starting round here. PRX, they came into
something with Forsaken's PC.
A lot of people regarding them as maybe one of the strongest teams. They haven't looked bad so far. They are sticking with that aggressive and explosive kind of style, getting into positions, trying to lock the opponents in. Sometimes then going around and circumventing those positions. But obviously, 1 round, there's not a whole lot more to talk about in regards to that. T1, in the last 2 weeks, they've looked very clean. They seem to continuously bring a better iteration of themselves each time they're here on the stage. Hopefully, they get this pause resolved and whatever the tech issue is can get sorted so we can get back into this.
Yeah. We've got fans all ready for something here on his debut match of VCT Pacific, and he's just looking relaxed, right? I mean, listen, he's used to putting up great numbers. The question, of course, has always been, can he live up to the expectation and pressure of a stage like this and a team like PRX? You just mentioned it, right? The reason they were considered
looking relaxed, yeah, he got 2 kills, man. He's happy.
Because technically they
2
do
kills
have the
first
best
round.
of any Asian or any Pacific team. They went to the grand finals
That's
of
some
Masters
confidence right
Copenhagen,
there.
right? DRX, despite all the fame and glory we give them, have only gotten to the lower bracket finals. They've never made it to the grand finals. They've always been 3rd place, and PRX, they made it 2nd place and actually went down to the very last map on that one against the old FPX squad as well.
The weekly league. It's definitely a good way to experiment with a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Actually, writing their signs in both Korean and English, so.
Yeah, very cool to see.
Xander, what's up, dude? How you doing?
Down here to our studio. You should. It's amazing to come watch these matches in person. I think we have just such an incredibly cool stage, even with just tech pause going on in the background.
Yeah, I did the review of Split. I say review, I mean I just watched it.
You mentioned T1, and the Des mentioned it as well, right? T1 and PRX, they play very different styles. Now T1, of course, at lock-in, they had Munchkin IGLing, but that has since changed. Zeta, unless they've changed something again in week 3, Zeta's been IGLing now in VCT Pacific, and with that, they've started to play a much more utility info heavy, very kind of traditional textbook Valorant, right? Get info through our utility, the ones that come back with a cooldown.
I don't think benched. I think we'll see. We're gonna get a good insight in terms of the next maps if they switch anything around.
Here in VCT Pacific, of course. You know, PRX already took a loss last week to Team Secret.
Most likely, it's a 6-person roster and they're just switching, or at least they're in the
It's probably the most interesting development in the tournament so far.
In the trial period of it.
The ground-breaking moves from Team Secret here, and I think, you know, as weeks come, we're going to try to figure out exactly how good Team Secret is. Right
Testing,
now, they are
experimenting, whatever you want to call it.
PRX really here to try to redeem themselves. After that, but another.
I feel like they needed something though, so honestly, this is maybe a bit more drastic than I thought with the IGL out, but we also don't know the internal in terms of how much Benkai actually does.
And part of it is again just that playstyle, right? They play much safer, much more traditional, and
we should get a good idea if they still look really, really good after this change.
So that's kind of the focal point.
We'll try to keep an eye on like mid-rounding ideas, etc. Right, straight back into this one. That's the only real gun that's brought into this. Obviously, we have a sheriff as well, but
extra firepower on top of their original speed and power.
Budget round here.
Okay, they brought an extra gun on top of this during the tech pause. So they were originally going for the FPX, but then now they've brought an extra rifle into it, so we'll see. They're allowed, I guess, 2 deaths. Not allowed, but they're fine with 2 deaths.
Right away over here at B.
Forsaken. Oh, he's trying to greed for this kill, but he's already taken so much damage. Munchkin actually wins that with a classic.
That right there is like my main example. You know what I was saying about like my main example of him, in my opinion? Like he's the person that overpeaks the most. That is a classic example. Against an eco on his own with a rifle, goes down, gives him a rifle into it. Like that is the most perfect example right there.
See what he can get on their exit. Mind Freak also gonna make a safe way out. And
okay, nicely done. They want to pick up this gun though.
Because he had a sheriff, so even if he dies, nothing too big loss. He actually trades it back up for the Bulldog, and PRX feeling good going into their bonus.
And now we go into that important match 3 here.
Okay, it goes into the main buy, and they've done great.
The recap, though,
Phoenix has ult.
The martial shots were just not
got a good bonus into this one.
And one by one,
4 rifles.
PRX come through and take these T1 players out.
Yeah, and let's not
4 rifles, and they have Phoenix ult.
But this time, he's not able to land the shot, the headshot onto PRX. Now, last time we saw PRX play Pearl, they had to play a very messy style of Valorant because of the Phoenix, right? You have to get up close and personal.
How many B hits we can see?
Now, that time, of course, they also started on the defensive side, so coins and flips just tad bit. But they are playing much slower, and they're also staying grouped. That's, again, because of their composition.
Yeah, they've got Jing probably going to be leading up here in the front. The turret is now out over here, perched up.
Full info from T1.
When the B site is
heavy rotate.
This is not going to be contested right away. Instead, it's
Molly's coming in off this area. It's a nice hit.
The Phoenix ulti is procced.
Yep, the run it back, I think T1 absolutely expected.
Then they cleared so much space with this. And they get a plant, potentially. Any spams? No spams. They get full plant, no spams, good plant. Oh, damn, this is... Okay, that's a big kill. But we're going to see a spam fest at one point. Let's see what something can do on site. Only person, 1 elbow.
And T1 is now going to try to come in here for the reclaim. And beautiful shot there. Something
nice
trades out 1-to-1 as Zeta picks him off.
Might want to harbor ult with this one.
Just half a beat faster than something was expecting. A good high tide to get an advantageous angle here for T1.
Beautifully done. Forsaken takes Munchkin out. The smoke is kind of overlapping there on the spike. Intro, the only one remaining here. It's a 1v1. Mind Freak on the other side fires some shots. The wall dissipates. The position's
I love
not
the lot
good.
of this. I love the decision making to go for the flank. I liked how they played 1 on site, and then I liked, was it Forsaken close? Forsaken did great as well, and then could kind of calm for the Astra that was too far away to hear it in terms of Astra's stuff. It was actually really nicely played by them. Good bonus, good idea, good abuse of the map in terms of B. Their exec was great in terms of the Killjoy Molly over towards Killjoy Molly here, and then they had Phoenix Molly here. So the person here is forced out into the open. They cleared a lot of space. Yeah, I had a good idea. I liked it.
T1, they have the Reckoning, but this is, unless they get like 2 picks early, this is not the round to use it. They're more concerned about just securing whatever old door.
Yeah, they could build up.
Yeah, there was a lot of utility set up.
Build up some strong economy.
But, it does appear like
we're pretty sure it's Divine.
They do try to U-turn around this.
I mean, T1's just gonna they secured the orb.
They just run B every round.
Now
I mean, yeah, the map's broken. The map's fundamentally
noise. They bought enough time with the Viper toxic screen. Now the only difference is Munchkin still remaining on A with his utility.
Okay, pop flash over there. They're gonna come in here, try to scout layers upon layers of walls over here onto the B site. It looks like PRX continues to move in. Something beautifully done takes Carpe out.
Oh, and Carpe had one job to try to hold on to backside, but he can't. And PRX are starting to turn things up to 11.
They at least tried to fight really early on.
But there's just too many players
Forsaken's
out. It's time.
No, Forsaken.
See everyone on site to shoot into beta as well. Oh boy.
Fashion. I mean, listen,
they're really trying to send a message in this one.
Team Secret, and now Forsaken says, well, too bad, T1, you're up next.
Let's look into the second buy. We're going to see any timeout on this one. Doesn't look like it. We get the op out.
Well,
and for this one, looking like they need an orb. Doesn't for sure.
Role, it's that he can
not hitting straight B, but maybe still ending there.
In the future, I'm sure.
PRX so far just forcing their way in that critical round 5. Can T1 try to bounce back, or is the pressure
Gonna send the message? Yeah.
To mount? We saw the birds high five pass each other now. We're gonna see
Flash
some
from
movement
Flash.
over here.
And two people that could get their role.
The pick goes up right away. Now, T1. This is the style they play defensively.
Killjoy question mark, force out the Viper ult and back to the original game plan, which is to spam B. Now they have a good ult to take B, make sure they can get a good plant. It's a very simple way of playing from PRX, but super effective on this map.
All they wanted as well was actually the ult orb, so
yeah, that's in the dog
but the problem with the pit now means that T1, they don't actually have control of A main. They're just blocking it off, so they cannot shift entirely over to the B site.
Okay, they begin to creep over here into B. On the far end is Saya Playa. That first click. And it connects something.
Nice shot.
Clipped on the dome before
look at his, he has just the weirdest.
Saya player again. He's always good with these
look
scopes.
At his arm.
Earlier he whiffed on the Marshall.
I've never seen anything like it, to be honest, with his little box that he uses for his keyboard.
Attacker lockdown used just to try to clear out B-Link here, but it doesn't actually gain them control of the site.
30 seconds
Yeah, they're not into B yet. Less than 30 seconds now on the board here.
They don't have an option.
They're going to have to try to
been a bad round from PRX, so called out. After that kill, the reaction from this was pretty bad. Everyone's in position.
Into that house at home alone here. Oh, beautifully done. Carpe gets the kill.
Nicely done from T1.
No, they have to save. They cannot try to greet these kills. Well, okay.
Or Mind Freak can kill them all. You know?
Yeah, prove me wrong, Mind Freak. He's like, well, I'm not greeting if I'm just killing them right away. So.
Okay, so the first win there for T1, a narrow victory as the spike was marooned over to B, and not enough time.
They got some alright damage done though. The Killjoy, yeah, it was awful. Oh yeah, actually awful.
Out for something. This was a big part of kind of their econ management,
really
right?
bad.
I mean, Mind Freak goes out, gets a couple extra kills, they can all still buy. They're gonna go with the operator also because
yeah,
it
is a very good damage.
On
very
something.
This is a nice shot done.
Yeah, just clean shot.
But wild, that shot was so good.
But the importance here is something buying the operator is purely to duel against Saya player. He just wants to win that opening duel, and then he's going to have to entry again.
Alright, huge round for T1, because they're going to get a big reset in terms of 1-9 if they lose this, so money is not good for them. They have to win this round, really important round for them. They get the op out over towards A at the moment, and it looks like T1 are kind of expecting this mid. A lot of people here.
Shots fired in over here. No connections just yet. Heavy push into mid. I mean, this gives them a lot of opportunities. It seems like they want to try to lean into A.
Yeah, but the fact that he's entering this with an operator, this is crazy.
Yeah,
even with the
operator push.
Even with the support of your teammates, this is a lot of trust. But he simply wants to take out Saya player. Saya player might bite. Oh, yes! He gets one kill, he gets out.
Every time Saya player is just getting those picks and beginning to reduce the numbers that can march forward here. We've got a deep lurk over here with the Killjoy. Forsaken up into A. We could end up with a very weird engagement as it looks like there's going to be a blind spot here all the way to the northern point of the map.
Keep an eye on Forsaken though. He has gone for the boldest timing and he's absolutely owned it. So Forsaken gets this kill and then over towards side. Are they going to mid-round this and go back? Ooh, it's nice. It's a nice call. It's good. Let's see what the time's like. See what Jack can do. This is good. This is good mid-rounding.
So far, he has not missed a shot when it comes to these picks. Can he drop one more?
The reason he's
it was the right call for sure.
One kill, it should give them enough time.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough because they don't know about A or anything there, but they got the informed kill. Could have been Forsaken helping with this one as well, but
he's actually going to push in and kind of a.
There's an insane luck from Forsaken, a little bit bold on that one, but he's potentially won on the round, especially if they get really good map control. Harbor's very important on this one.
Zeta. If Zeta can come and get one kill, he can use his Reckoning right away to clear the site.
Mind Freak goes down, Intro takes him out.
He might not need it.
Okay, Harbor gets a kill now. Yeah.
Zeta gets it. We saw it on the mini screen.
Cove out as well.
Main is clear. They have to be stuck in arc.
Don't want to touch it.
Shot spammed through here, and he actually connects two. Almost gets three.
Oh boy.
1-1 now. Forsaken 8 HP.
Oh
gets the kill.
boy.
1-5.
That's an insane round for him.
He puts down the
oh, chat T1 messed this up a little bit as well, though.
And now he soars higher.
Maybe there was a molly on the spike that I
didn't
didn't see, but I don't think there was. They just did not touch the spike early. But he solo won this round by making that kill, right? And obviously everything else that followed it. But that kill over towards the beginning was massive.
Oh, let's listen to this. Everyone's just quiet for him. They have faith.
Phoenix Molly? Nah, Phoenix Molly was done at that point. I wonder if there was a Killjoy Molly, but he already used a Killjoy Molly at the beginning to break stuff at door. So maybe there was another one that we didn't miss. Sorry, that we missed. Or I say we, that I missed. He used one more on the spike itself. Okay, well then he completely owned this round. Completely owned this round. This is a devastating round for T1. Money fully gone.
The unusual composition, the fact that they know how to push into very weird situations.
Yeah, it was a good call to cancel on that. I wonder how much of it was Forsaken as well.
Yeah, and I think this is kind of similar to the first match we saw today. I think so far what we're seeing is just a difference in preparation, right? T1, they're playing very much like they used to, and they're playing with the assumption that PRX will all in. For instance, that previous round, even when Forsaken cuts off the rotation, the old PRX would have said, okay, we evened out the numbers, let's just run into B with our flashes and try to take
pretty
the
nice.
site. But no, they say,
very,
actually,
very
hold
nice
up, 25 seconds, that's enough time to rotate. Let's go back to A. And because of that, T1, their style of heavy rotating on defense after the
you got two hero guns
off of a guiding light
coming out. Let's see how much damage they can do.
Right in the ankles.
Got some knives as well, so I guess it's kind of scary at the moment. Straight on back to B.
We could end up with a duel of the operators. I mean, down here.
Oh, he didn't catch it.
Did he see the leg? Doesn't it like it? Did it come up on radar? Did I see a ping or not?
Trying to just catch one. He's in an angle where
yeah,
spotted right on the left side.
I guess a knee or a thigh was sticking out. Takes that.
So I didn't fully realize how much of him was showing there.
B is open for the taking.
I mean, if Saya had gotten one kill, they actually had so many ultimates that even without everyone buying, this could have been a retake from T1. But this attacker's operator from something is actually
not too bad plant. Could be a little bit better, but it's at least they get it down. I was thinking they were going to fight more on site than this. We'll see. Okay, Killjoy ult goes down. Let's see what this is. Does the Viper go too early? Yeah, Viper's doing great at the moment. You need to play literally last. You can stay here for another 10 seconds. I went a little bit too early.
Oh my gosh.
Something did great to be on top of it.
It's just not enough cover, and so that's going to be the 6th win. And we
PRX handled this well.
Speed running.
Yeah, they really did handle this well.
This map here.
They're just spamming B so much.
Here,
if you actually look at the speedrun records of official Valorant matches, PRX actually has the top 10 scores all throughout because they are the fastest team across the world by far.
Beautiful setup though, beautiful capturing of B and then to pull back into safety and kind of force an overextension there from T1. T1, let's not forget.
Yeah, I mean it's hard enough anyway on this map level.
These rounds are not looking any different right now.
Going straight back over towards B. Chat, when are we going to see this map changed?
Okay, so this time the setup seems to be to just push out of A main. We're watching it on the mini.
It needs a change harder than the original Icebox needed a change.
It's an all-in onto B, but now that they've actually pushed out on A main, they can keep Saya player there, and then they don't have to shift entirely. Right now they're keeping Harpy Checks out art. That allows Zeta to complete his rotation to B. It's a step-by-step process for T1. This time the timing actually working out where
All
T1
goes in.
will be
There
ready for the
is
retake. It's actually
a
baiting
corner
out
at
these
the back
ultimates
here.
from
Do they have any
PRX, 'cause no
util
further
for it?
movement has been spotted.
Get out of my way. I've got your
So
trail.
we've
Not wanting
got
to,
them coming out
yeah.
now.
As soon as Seekers all go over there, they don't have to worry. This is
Lurking up
huge.
above here.
This
Knives
is
drawn.
crazy.
Oh,
Just
no
on the other
way.
side is
Oh,
Intro, and
okay,
a
that's
nice reset
pretty
is in.
impressive.
They
He's
were-
on the hunt.
They were prepared for that too, and he still gets out alive.
Oh my God!
Oh.
No, don't worry, he's already dead.
Nobody
I
gets
just-
the kill off of the blind. What is going on?
I can't follow this.
Oh my god,
I
okay, I
can't
see what you
follow
lot are
this.
talking about.
Something
Oh
is
my
not
god.
right on the stage right
Okay,
now.
I'm starting to
Scope
see it.
on
I get it.
whatever was
The
said,
hype
I
is
can't
real.
remember. Just the
Damn.
shot from the other
That was
side.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, that was mind freak. I mean,
That
T1
was
just get that
good.
kill. Something absolutely is the kill, but this is...
It was a
Oh, this could be
crazy
really
moment.
fun. This could be
That
really
was like it was
fun.
5 Batmen just flying around, taking out henchmen.
Oh, he gets it right before he's flashed. But yeah, I mean, that's the best way to describe it. It's just... People are dying from all angles, but it's actually all something.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I mean...
Conker,
T1
no bud,
shaking
thank you
in
so
their
much,
boots
dude.
right now on
With the 2
stage,
months.
'cause
Thank you for using your Prime on me.
This is the type
It was
of
nuts,
PRX
yeah.
everyone wanted to
That was a
see
buy
again in
round as well.
2023.
Back
We
towards
didn't
B.
get it at Lock-in. We didn't get
Back
it in
towards
weeks 1
B,
and 2
same
here
old thing.
Pacific.
How many B hits we had
Now
so
they're
far?
back
I don't know.
under
It's
a
like
new
5,
name with
6.
something.
I think it's
They
6.
just
I
move
think it's 6
so
out of 8.
quickly, and they're so clean with how they clear every angle. And I think T1, who is a bit more methodical.
In reaction, we dog over towards middle, but we hit from it. So,
the round itself so quickly.
okay.
Zeta
That was
Forsaken
a
with the
very
share for
committed
first
swing.
kill, and at least a good start here.
It was a very
Maybe
committed
the
swing.
second
Forsaken
round win here for T1.
against the
They
ecos
heard him
probably needs
run
to
up into
relax a
Mindbreaker.
little
Now
bit.
he's
That's
seen
the only
his
thing that I
mate.
can
Yeah, so he
say.
knows he picked up the weapon.
Oh.
But other than that, everything's
I mean,
looking
Zeta
real
had
nice.
to run, right? Otherwise, he was never recovering that
You want to
weapon, so
find
he's
it.
doing what he can to try to get a
Or
thrifty here, but...
maybe they just want him.
Mindbreaker's
Maybe they want
ready
him
for
to be
that
doing
one.
this all the time so that they can try and get the ults up.
Even
That's
using
the only
the
thing
running
I
back. I
can.
like it. Using the running back to make sure
trying
they
to
push
give him an
beyond the
excuse.
cosmic divide.
Wait.
Okay.
Whips that shot.
I don't know if you really have to greed for this back sight. I mean,
He's.
Yeah,
They're
something
all
is taken out
crazy.
by Munchkin.
They're all so crazy.
Trade here. Intro, the last
30
one
seconds
remaining,
left.
and could end up.
They're all so crazy.
Round wins,
Yeah, I did
Spike
another
landed,
crazy
Mike got
person
almost
in.
a second
Okay.
after William.
yeah, this is
Nice round from them
much-
against the
much
eco though.
faster than what we're
Maybe
used
lost.
to.
Crazy.
Maybe lost a bit
Well,
more
and
than
here's
we
the
would
other
like,
thing. I
but
mean,
it's
also
fine.
being used on both sides. It's not like anyone's just stacking them up for no reason. T1's doing what they can. But
It's just such crazy
30
rounds,
seconds
man.
left.
I mean, I can't help but imagine that this T1 probably also thinking, okay, this was not the type of PRX we prepared against, right? If
Right.
you look at their movement, they are relying on the fact that, yeah, PRX, they like to all in, right? Like, as soon
Here
as
we
we
go,
get info, let's
T1
shift our
finally
weight, and then we'll
realized we
block
need to
4v5,
shut
and
down
it's just
B.
not
3
happening
people
anymore.
here with the op looking at the top.
On his own with the operator with no backup?
Oh my God.
He's all over them.
Straight
Oh, and he
through the
dashed out
belly.
and saw one.
Something takes out Saya player.
Saya player is not someone who often uses a ton of these operator duels, and something is just putting him in his place.
Oh my goodness, I
God.
thought he was going to do it.
All right, he's going to pull down. Does not get taken out, although.
Oh, nice
last
punish
one
from them
here,
at the
and it's
moment.
okay.
Yeah, it's too many. They were
I
just
mean,
not
the
expecting
kill
the numbers.
there. Intro and Munchkin.
PRX did good
Different
here
parts
to
of the
just
map
go
to the
back.
intro
And I like
first
the
as
idea.
line of
Again,
defense
just
here
the way that
up
the map is
against B.
designed, it's very hard
Still
to
a lot of
punish
time
B.
on the clock,
It's very
by the
hard to
way.
punish B.
We
Very
could
hard
see
to
movement
hold on to
somewhere
B.
else.
Very hard to
Oh,
retake B.
absolutely. I mean, I think if you're PRX, you kind of fish for information until the 40
It was a lot easier to punish B with
and then
Chamber,
maybe
right?
even
Again.
consider rotating.
Now he's out,
gonna
it's just a
use-
nightmare.
The wall over for Phoenix just to cover angle by
Oh
angle.
my gosh.
Oh
Jake's
man,
so
some of these
good.
angles, they are not on top of them.
Take the time, yeah, Munchkin
Yeah, that's
spotted.
it. 1 to 9. Every
Wow.
time. And I like that. You saw that they got in, they got the kills, and they pause, right? You know, in a team that is moving so quickly and asserting themselves so fast, it makes T1 in a position where they think, oh, maybe we might have to go back over to the other side. Maybe they're not going to come through here, and then they pop in right away.
Well, we often talk about, sometimes the element of surprise.
They've only
can
gone
really
A
work in
once
your
out of
favor,
10
right? If
rounds.
they don't have
Yeah,
team
I mean,
fight
again,
or
it's
your
just
new
this map.
composition or
Chat, I said
your
it from
roster changes.
day
Well,
one.
it's
Said it from
working to
day one.
perfection
This is
today
badly
for
designed.
PRX,
This is
and
badly
T1
designed,
just
in
does
my
not look
opinion.
prepared
Doesn't
at
work.
all for this type of pacing. It's not
I've been the biggest
fast,
advocate
right?
of
They're
trying
not
to
just
change this
rushing
map.
every time, but when they do strike, it is instant. But then before that, they actually spend a lot of time, wait for the utility from T1. I mean, look at this. Trailblazer constantly being used by the 1 minute 20 mark. It's already gone all the time from T1. PRX is using this against them.
Okay, something's going to pop right over the top. So many smokes, so many walls here. Jing taken out here by Zeta. The spike is now planted.
Okay, but because they took control of backside, this is... Oh, never mind!
Forsaken.
Forsaken brings it back.
God.
He's going again! 2 aces!
That was crispy.
That
was crisp.
2 aces already, and we're not done with the map.
They're farming.
Unreal.
16 to
Now,
6.
earlier last night, we actually had 2 aces as well from Yampi over in EMEA, but
Snacks, thank you so much, mate. Snacks with the Prime. Chat, new member of the Slug Club. Let's get some slugs in. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Welcome in.
Listen to the comments.
Another ace, yeah.
Everyone else is just calming the information while Forsaken
That was a
is
crisp
focused
one
on
as well.
keeping his
I think that was
role, right?
nice.
Keeping that area secure.
All right, the last round in the first half. And before I can even finish
They
that
are
sentence,
all over them. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but okay, so why does Munchkin push out there? Because without them pushing out and getting more info, T1
needed to shut down B. They decided to put 4 people here at the beginning. PRX wanted the orb over towards Phoenix, one away. They want to go A and get the ult at least. Maybe their original plan wasn't to go A, but after that kill, now they want to. So, yeah, they're all over them.
Access to that. The spike is going to plant down here. We've got
planted.
player beautifully done. It's going to fall back into the pit over there.
Okay, Carpe just buying time so the side player can stay alive, trying to provide backup, but they don't know if Device moved yet or not.
Forsaken is...
Oh my god.
Forsaken is crazy right now. What the hell?
It's now 1-11.
He's out aiming everyone, every single angel. Every single angel apart from the ecos, he's winning.
Yeah,
PRX is cutting up carrots, throwing it in there.
Like, give them guns and let him aim them. He's gonna kill them.
They've been served already.
He won every angel that wasn't.
The meal's over. I mean,
it wasn't against like a pistol.
Oh my god.
I mean, wow. Okay. Well, even if you thought PRX could win today, which I think is very reasonable given just how deep the strength of this roster is. I gotta imagine that this is Forsaken's family? I gotta imagine, because they've got Forsaken specific, and they've got a very younger picture of Forsaken, so I gotta imagine that that's a family possession.
It's a good guess. It's a good guess. It's cool to
Which
see
is cool to
family
see,
down here
yeah,
to support them. I like that.
Yeah, they've got their own little banners and the jerseys. You love to see it, but well, I mean, he's delivering today, and let's know he was actually kind of shaky in weeks 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Well,
I liked it.
Sometimes
they approached it well.
Players or teams time to
everyone's hitting their shots.
And,
the XX were nice.
Massive
the actual plans into the rounds were good. The mid-roundings when they needed to cancel were good. Like PRX,
right now of the stomping ground.
they kind of somehow, I know it's one map and I know we're like jumping to conclusions, but
we can all agree
it's the most kind of coordinated they've looked for a while.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We talked about this last week on the show as well. As much as Forsaken's stats have been shakier than usual, we wondered, is that partly because he actually carries the burden to play these kind of off-the-wall agents and fill new positions and roles and styles for PRX? Well, now they're using that to their advantage to say, we trust in Forsaken to learn new positions, fill new areas on the map by playing this Killjoy. And he has 2 aces in the first half of map 1. I mean, look at the score. Forsaken is 9.
Like Alexian, thanks for saying that, dude. Welcome in.
Killjoy on attack.
How can how many halves have I seen where someone's got over 10 rounds? What's going on? What's going on these past 2 days?
So well.
Yes,
everybody on PRX is having these all-star plays, and it's happening.
Where are my close games?
We now go to the second half. T1 here with the spike in hand and a prayer as well.
Everyone's losing their mind.
Every round.
Instant punish over towards here as well.
T1 very well aware that
similar setup to the game that we just saw with the flash that goes in with the reaction. I like this. They go A and then in case it's just an instant reaction from all the util, they make sure that they dog back and get some map control. And then they can go back into a normal default. So very nice from PRX. T1 just holding a default and waiting for something aggro.
Mind Freak just playing, he's just playing for info. He's gonna back out as soon as he spots someone.
Carpe here, ready with the flash. And, you know, again,
I mean, maybe, yeah.
it is a very T1 start here, right? A little bit more methodical, a little bit more careful, a little bit more patient, but so far that hasn't worked. Obviously, the dimensions of being on the
Okay, we
attacking
are
side
jiggle
are
peeking
entirely
this.
different. But we're now down to 45 seconds. The spike is not that close to beat just yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
How are we gonna?
now, I mean,
I was gonna say, how are we gonna play this? I thought he might stay there for a bit longer.
Is just trying to get one kill, just trying to even the numbers before
There's a
back
lot of
arrives.
kill you still here.
Something with 1 HP finally picked up there with the frenzy.
Oh, Forsaken? What?
Oh.
What?
30 seconds.
What?
Okay.
Okay, I mean,
What?
I've seen it happen. Stuns don't guarantee kills.
Player
Oh,
standing.
Okay.
really good tactically there by T1. Great pulling of the crosshair there with the jet dash. Zeta's going to plant.
Okay,
and
nicely handled
that
from
is
T1.
the second win. And for T1's sake, hopefully the
There's
first of
a
many.
chance. Definite
Okay,
chance.
so
Let's
while
get these
T1, they don't confirm if anyone's remained in A main or not. They just say, okay, let's both work with minimal info. We'll just
Something, he's
rotate
looking
things.
great
That
at
way
the
we'll
moment.
know at least we'll
We've
be
seen a
fine.
lot of
You guys will
potential. He's
most
doing
likely
everything
be
good.
Maximum 4-1
Yeah,
split.
I like it.
Works
A
to
little bit
T1's
crazy,
favor
but you
just
kind of
to
want
try
that
to
from
claw
your
back.
jet
It is
player.
important to note, I mean, the comeback potential is very different when it's 11
At least
to
from the
versus
little
Paper
signs
X
that we've
already
seen
up
from
match
him, he looks mechanically unbelievable.
Okay. Round
So
2 here.
I'm kind of excited.
It does appear it's going to be, once again, and again, this isn't bad or anything. It's just a characteristic of the team. A little bit of a slow start here.
Yeah, I mean, it's partly T1's flavor, but also, again, they are up against Paper X, right? And Paper X
Right.
has the Phoenix. That's the other thing. This is what we saw from Paper X's Phoenix last time on Pearl, is that on defense, they had
Here's
to
the
keep
instant
pushing
stack. I
out
didn't
and playing
fully
very
see what
messy,
util they used here, but they
skirmish-centered,
tried to make pressure over
Valorant,
towards
and
this,
then it would
the
always
side
come
of the
down to
map,
the
and
wire.
then
It
now
would
they're
always
just
come
gonna
down to these
gamble over
1v1s,
towards B.
1v2s, even if they won the round.
So let's
So
see.
T1 just saying,
This is
let's
kind of
go
nice. They
back,
do a
see if they push
four-person
out.
gamble,
You know, it's
and
funny
then
we
the
have
sky
this
is just
gone
making
so
sound
fast,
around the
we
map
haven't
with
really even
a
had time
bomb
to
flash.
unpack it. But yeah, the Phoenix here, just not anywhere near as common. But
No.
here with PRX, you know, they
Oh
march to
boy,
their own
they're
beat.
going into the stack.
And so far, so good for them. Looks like this round's in their pocket.
They have a
Unless
flash,
T1
they have
can
a
continue to
dog,
deliver
they have a few
basically
ways
the
to make this
perfect
easy.
second half.
So Paper Rex has actually just made a very T1-like call where they fish for information.
comes the
and now
Phoenix
they've
flash, here
stacked
comes the
onto
swing.
B, and they're gonna try to capture T1 here.
Man,
One
T1
enemy
though,
remaining.
handling it with grace. Man, that was
Not too bad.
insane.
One, two, three armor rebuys, one gun
T1 covering
rebuy.
each other's angles,
They
despite
keep all the
flashes
rifles
coming
though,
out
so
very well timed from Jing.
yeah, it could have
but again,
been.
you know,
They
it's
gave themselves a
another
good chance
ego
to
for
make
Paper
this
Rex 'cause they lost
do a
the
little bit
missile,
more
so
damage than they actually
not
got.
the end of the
Darth
world.
Jabba,
They would've
thank
liked
you
to
so much for
see
the
out
prime as well.
maybe
Appreciate
one or
you.
two more people just to drop a single rifle on the other side, but T1 will keep all of their core weaponry into the bonus. So looking at the
Darth
setup here
Jabba
from Paper
with
Rex,
the
it
prime.
looks
Thank
like
you, dude.
very
Okay,
well. They're just gonna
bonus
push
round,
out
4 guns in
Jet
again.
and Phoenix,
Paper X,
try to
it's
Here.
obviously
get the pinch on
they're
T1
11,
as
so they
soon as
don't need this
possible.
round, but they are eco afterwards.
Okay, with the cover of the wall, they will push in. The first step into getting towards the A site. This isn't a commitment. Spike
Okay,
rests
stacking
back at
orbs
home.
over towards the harbor.
PRX has
Nothing
really
aggro
not
this time for
overextended
Paper
at all.
X.
Still kept it pretty conservative.
Yeah, just trying to stay
But
above
here,
their
really
util.
allowing T1
That
to
dog
kind of
has
run
got the
clock a bit
smoke,
here. They are gonna be able to
and
leapfrog up
was
into
Astra
the
suck
smoke
out of
towards
them
A,
as
or
well,
they
so
can-
that's
excuse
pretty
me,
good at the
least make it
moment.
look like that's
So
what
we're
they
like
wanna do, but in fact,
30
that's not the
seconds
case
in,
at
and
all. They're
Astra's
gonna do a
already
loop
lost 2
around
stars.
all
That's
the way
nice.
to the back. This is a long walk from the A south all the way through the spawn. In this case, they will wrap up into mid. Killjoy utility is sprinkled throughout here.
So T1 just trying to bait out as much utility off of the other side, right? Because then if they
Mhm,
rush in
I
as
think
5,
this
they might
approach
be able
is
to recover
fine.
a weapon or
They have
so
a
and try
good
to even
bonus.
the fight out. Otherwise, Paper X has too much of an advantage.
I know
Good
they
flash.
they have a good
Gotta
chance of
imagine
winning
if
it.
you cover one side, they should push the left side altogether.
PRX.
That
Gets two,
Forsaken's
though.
a
Yeah, he doubles up.
monster. Okay,
And again, T1
solo on a site.
really
What have
can't
you
afford
got?
to lose a single round here.
They know he's backside. They heard
His
his
teammates are
hops.
coming close though.
30
Nicely done.
seconds
So
left.
good, so clutch. He is shot from behind.
Trade.
Tough position there.
Oh.
Nitro takes down another. Jing is out of the
Oh.
picture.
And
Already
the
a
wave
lot of
missed
damage
heaven.
done to Paper X,
Like the
so
wave was meant to be
surely,
blocking
I mean,
this.
if they win the round, it's match point. So at the end of the day, that's what they want. But if they lose this round, things could get a little risky. T1,
10
not much
seconds
time
left.
to plant. Uh-oh.
Oh,
man.
chat, how many times are they going to get caught off of that?
Oh, that was sick.
Chat, I've seen it 3
Just
times.
a
They don't know the
pixel
angles
is
of this
sticking
game.
out,
That is
fires, and
really
then
bad.
knows
Match
it's
point.
time to dive in and kill the spike planter. Beautifully done. And now it's just one round. Any one thing goes wrong. no matter how well T1 plays, and map 1 is over.
Yep, and a big part of this was, for Zane getting that double, right? It buys enough time where T1 has to start rushing. Dubai with a great decision-making here. Okay, well, Intru's definitely not peeking back out with that much health taken away from him, so he just jumps right down. T1,
and chances.
Well, you gotta throw everything.
I'm writing the highest numbers. The highest numbers. We've had a 12, we've had an 11. I think we're literally counting down. 12, 11, 10, 9.
Time around, PRX with heavy rotations from A. One into mid, a flash to peak. The sound cue will be there from the attacker's side, but they know at least nobody was in mid just yet.
I thought heaven was clear. Still though, like I can give you like 1, but having 3 in one game, that's really it's a big worry for me.
So PRX, yeah, they're doing what T1's been doing as well, which is try to shift
nice
your weight
shutdown.
over onto B.
Look
now,
at them though, look at PRX, right? Insta shutdown. 4 people here from the get-go. They understand the map, they abuse the map while going over towards B. Instead of waiting for the reaction to see if they're going to be going B all the time, they insta shut this down early on. That's so nice from them. See what the retake is. They use dog because they know that they could have got a lot of space. Okay, a lot of this is up to Carper. Nice trades.
Over here. Can Zeta do it?
Run it back.
Nice trade.
Well. Almost beautifully done. It's now all down to Munchkin. A 1 versus 2. The spike ticks away.
He hears him.
And the lockdown comes up. And this
disgusting.
is just such an impossible situation. Munchkin could try to push. And that's it. Something kills.
Good brain to realize that this is
will diffuse.
Likely
that is going to be map 1, 13-3.
That was impressive. That was impressive. They did good. We'll see how we look in the next maps. They had a nice game plan, had a nice comp to spam over towards B. The B hits were good, etc. etc. Is nice.
Speed running here.
Yeah, we are going for the speed run.
13-2. What an amazing debut map.
Yeah, something had a very good fast map. Forsaken was kind of incredible though.
With players who have
like he was kind of incredible. If I ignored the 2 ecos, he had like a perfect game.
On this roster. I've been